off a little bit.
Welcome back to All Things Considered, where all conversations are considered tea.
We're going to be giving you our opinions on all things alleged in these streets.
I'm Marco. This is Aramis. Let's get into it.
First topic of the day. We're going to talk about Megan Thee Stallion and Shenseea. I think that's how you say her name.
I hope we're pronouncing it right.
I think that's how you say it. Their new single, Lick. We talk about this because their single has gotten a lot of mixed reviews. So we took it upon ourselves to watch the videos. I watched the video. I saw the Shade Room post it, and I saw like the first few comments, and I was like, okay, let me stop reading. Let me go watch the video for myself and see what I think. And I watched the video and I really enjoyed the video. I feel like the visuals were everything. Like, I didn't look away. Like, I wanted to see the whole thing. I thought the song was catchy. Like, me and Marco been walking around saying put your back in it or whatever.
Put your back in it.
Yeah, okay.
We've been practicing.
Right. We like the song. We think it's a vibe. But the girls in the Shade Room don't really care for it.
Mm-hmm. Of course.
I just feel like, I don't know, I just feel like this genre of music, this raunchy women rap, whatever, I feel it was always around, and I feel that sometimes when women in our generation put music out, like, how they are comparing to the Cardi B WAP, I think that people just, I don't know, like the comment section was it was like degrading. It was almost like
the comment section of the Shade Room
and On Site. Yeah. I looked on Site and a few other blogs, and they were just not great. But the actual YouTube comment section was good for the most part. But the conversation was heading towards like the music these days is just like not it. This was disgusting. This was too much. And I'm like, guys, music like this has always been around. Like,
it ain't going nowhere.
It's always existed. Like, come on now, literally from the dirty lyrics that men say and have always said for years, all the way back to the dirty lyrics that women have said and will always say for years. Like,
live performances back in the day.
Yeah, that's true too, because it did get bad.
It started with live performances and records, and women's empowerment has always been a thing. You know what I'm saying? Women being sexual in their music and their expression has always been a thing. Like, we're grown, okay? And grown people are going to do as grown people do. If the conversation ever steers towards the children, the resolution to that is raise your kids. Don't let the internet raise your kids. If we're we're not gonna go there again with that. If the conversation is it's in poor taste, is this, is that. Honestly, in my personal opinion, I didn't know what was going on. I kept seeing her name pop up, but I wasn't really paying attention until Aramis was like, "Have you seen this video? Go check it out." So I went and I watched the video, and I thought that it was done really well. Clearly, there was a budget. Clearly, time and effort and money was spent putting this together, and I like the treatment. I like the visuals. Of course, Megan ate her verse up. Yes. I mean, that's to be expected. I just honestly expected the hate to come, and you had to sit down and look at where it's coming from. Look at what platforms we're talking about. On Instagram, On Site, Shade Room, of course, is going to be, I don't want to berate anyone else by saying that they're lesser than or any of that, because they're at home living a normal life behind a keyboard. But these people are at home behind a keyboard living their normal life. Trolls are normal people too. You get what I'm saying? And especially on those platforms, like, people are going to say whatever, not think about what they're saying. They don't care. They just want to, you know what I'm saying? They just want to say something. And you can tell where there are fans and where people just trying to spout and spew. So, girl,
I like the song. I thought it was a bop.
Yeah,
I like the video. I did not. Like, a lot of people thought it was comparable to WAP. I didn't get that. I didn't get that. I felt like the way music videos are filmed today are going to have that modern
CGI.
They gonna have that modern twist. They all gonna feel somewhat familiar because that's the style of video today. Like, but it's not. I don't think it compares to WAP at all. Like, I don't know, but I don't know. I think I should go stream the song. I think I should stream the song. I think I should support Shenseea in becoming the international superstar that she wants to become.
What's happening? She's on the charts already. She's
well known in Jamaica, but this is like, you know, her trying to make her way onto the charts in the U.S. and really step out and become that international star. Yeah. And, you know, I have seen her freestyles on Instagram. I've heard a little bit of her music before. And, you know, I definitely feel like lyrically she could have came much harder in this song. I feel like she had the ability to do more, especially from what I've seen from her. But at the same time, it's like, you know what, it's a bop, it's catchy, and sometimes the first song that you put out to kind of debut needs to be more of like a radio bop than more of like a, not a radio bop. Like, she's trying to get the masses.
You know something, I can see them playing on the radio. I ain't even gonna lie. Exactly.
Bleep out the cuss words just like they did with WAP, because let's not lie, like, we heard WAP all the time already. We still do. Like, so as nasty as people said it was, we heard it all the time. So, right, I feel like they're gonna, this was something catchy to kind of just get her out of mainstreams, get the song going. This is definitely a radio bop, and then it gets her name in people's mouths. Then we can start listening to the real stuff. I think that's why the single that she put out was what it was. Mm-hmm. I think it was a good choice. I think I should go stream it, and I think y'all should ignore the comments and, you know.
Let it be what it is.
Yeah. What's our last topic?
Yeah. Alright, guys. So we hope that you guys have been following along at home, because we have, okay? We're going to move right along into the era situationship, honey, because there's a lot going on, a lot to unpack with that. Now, we're not your average or typical bloggers, your average or typical reporters, because, bitch, we're not reporters. So we're just here to give you our opinion. Now, I remember sitting back and watching things unfold with Dear and Ken, knowing that it was time for them to, you know, go their separate ways, because it seemed as though they were growing apart.
Yes, ma'am.
So it has been speculated many months ago that she was in a secret relationship with her makeup artist at current ex, right?
Right.
Who is the stud that everybody has been talking about, the person whose feet has been, you know, shown in her videos, like the internet has been going wild.
And the Instagram,
yes, all
that, or whatever,
all that, right?
We're not gonna talk about Ken, because I believe all of this was post Ken. I'm not even gonna get into that.
Yeah, a lot of speculation is coming out that this has been happening during their relationship, while they were still together, while they were buying land. Certain people are online, you know, putting certain timelines together.
Like, if this happened in March and this video came out in March, if y'all know anything about YouTube,
about vlogging,
or just things, period, because people take pictures of themselves and save them all the time. They don't post them for like 3 weeks.
I recently did a photo dump. If you want to check those out on Instagram.
He is people. So, like, listen, people do that all the time. Ain't no telling when they actually broke up, when they actually stopped talking. So we're not gonna get into that.
I don't know.
Right, and she already said cheating wasn't even the like deal breaker, so we can move past that. But moving on, it seems like De'Ara knew the stud first.
Yeah. That's what it's giving.
From the information that we collected, it seems that De'Ara knew the stud first, because if you guys can recall, about 8 months ago, she was seen on vacation, girl. She was seen on vacation multiple times. You know, she had did that photo dump on Instagram. People had asked, like, what she had been up to. She had announced the breakup with Ken, and then she had kind of been MIA for some time. And just kind of, like, released, like, her, like, I guess spring, whatever, however long she was just out traveling, spring, summer, she just dumped it all, and then we kind of just saw more as time went on, and we just kept seeing this same girl, and the trainer was always around, so it was kind of easy to deter the conversation. Every time it was brought up that she was possibly talking to this stud, the conversation of, oh, that's just the trainer's cousin, that's just her personal trainer's sister, or whatever they said, like, because the personal trainer was always there.
It was an easy scapegoat.
That's what Marco just brought up. Marco just said that was the whole cover and that we should uncover that. And I just feel like that was like, now that we're saying it out loud, it's like,
it
makes so much sense. Like,
literally every picture that you see is always a trio. Like,
yes, there's always somebody else there so that she can say
this was a group,
right? We were not on vacation. Like, it wasn't even like that. Like, girl, everybody is grown on that trip, and everybody was probably doing grown folks things. But happy for her if that's what she's doing.
My personal opinion is everybody should get out her business. The only reason why we in her business is because of who it is and that she's on a public platform. She's on the center stage, you know, one of many center stages. And it's unfortunate, but it is her life. You get what I'm saying? You got to be a lot smarter than that because these girls out here are out for facts. They are out for clues. They're going to piece together things, especially if you ain't one, if you private and you don't like putting your stuff out.
And she is definitely that girl. She's a very private girl that doesn't like putting her stuff out. So personally, I really like, if that was all that there was to report on, that De'Ara has moved on possibly to a stud and that is who she has been kicking it with for like the past year, then we wouldn't even be talking about it. Because personally, we already know De'Ara is a private person. We already know that, you know, it's kind of invasive anyway. Yeah. And like to kind of bring that kind of stuff up with no real like substance, it's just like whatever, happy for her if that's what she wants to do, moved on. She already said she broke up with Ken. She already said that she was gonna let us know what's going on her time, so it is what it is. But recently it has been brought to the media that she has been not so innocent lately in how she went about this new relationship of hers. And so, unfortunately, she does have to be brought to the table, and that is still our sister girl, but she does have to be brought to the table because it's time. It's time.
I will be posting screenshots here of transcripts.
Like we said, we're not reporters, so we're not going to read every screenshot word for word for y'all, but it will be on the screen, and we'll tap into a few screenshots because a few of these just need to be talked about. So we'll be flashing these screenshots as we talk about the topic for you guys to pause and read, although I'm sure that a lot of y'all have already seen the screenshots, so let's get into it.
Period. Okay, so honestly, my the ending of those text threads, the hall pass, I'm like, De'Ara.
Okay, so what did you get out the text? Because personally, the first time I read them, I was like, what?
Honestly, I kind of feel like she was very manipulatively trying to coerce this girl into either having a threesome or just allowing her to sleep in the same bed with her girlfriend, knowing that they was finna get down.
What I didn't like about the text was De'Ara definitely asked her a question, and then when the girl
ignored her.
I don't think she ignored her, but I don't think that she processed what she was like asking because they're friends. Like we friends, we hang out. According to this girl, they friends. So it's like, I don't think she processed it as that, and that's why De'Ara was like, you ain't answering my question. And the girl was like, you guys gonna sleep with my girl or whatever. And when De'Ara was like shocked back, it's just like, I didn't like that, because it's just like, okay, if that's not what she was asking, then clear it up. Like that, like being real vague, back and forth, and it's like you didn't just ask her. Like you didn't just possibly ask her if you could sleep with her girlfriend. Like, girl, like if I had asked somebody that and they misinterpreted something and they thought it was me trying to ask to sleep in the bed with their boyfriend, I'd be like, no. I was just asking because he's in the room and there's another bed in there, and you know it's the same room. Like, you know, I could just be overdoing it, but I want to make sure you okay with that. But she wasn't.
It wasn't that.
Yeah, she wasn't given that. She was given very much.
I was trying to ask, but I didn't want to ask outright, but because I know how you gonna take it. De'Ara, you're not slick, girl. If these texts are real, girl, you are not slick, and we have to bring it to the table for that, because honestly, everybody wrong. Everybody wrong in this situation for what I'm getting. The girlfriend wrong, De'Ara wrong, the ex-girlfriend wrong. Okay, I personally feel like Sister girl, the girlfriend who brought all of this to social media should have got clarification. If that's your girl and you thought you heard something, girl, open your mouth and ask. De'Ara was wrong for trying to be sneaky and manipulative.
I mean, that's the thing though, because let's post the screenshots of what she was posting on Instagram. She was saying that she was basically lying. Like the girlfriend was lying to her. So like I feel that the girlfriend probably isn't wrong in this situation because she suspected stuff and she did ask and the girl lied to her. Now like, is she wrong for staying? I don't know. She said she was with the girl for 7 years. Like, would you leave?
Yes.
Like,
I would, girl, you know my situation, and it didn't take me 7 years to get there. But then again, circumstances are different, so I can't judge.
Yeah, it's just, I don't know. They were, according to the girl, they were 7 years into the relationship when it happened. She said she suspected some things and she should have known from the text that we showed earlier that De'Ara was up to something. And I guess after you leave somebody, it all starts to play back, and everything that was a red flag that you ignore, you start to bring up. So she's kind of looking kind of foolish now, but I think in the moment she was just in the moment she was just like, well, I don't really have real evidence, and by the time you get real evidence, you getting realizations and everything else is
it's making sense.
So I mean, I don't know. You know how De'Ara is. Like we said, she's private. So you think she gonna respond? Do you think she should respond? You want to respond?
If I was her, no.
Child,
let her be mad.
You know who will respond?
Him.
Ari Fletcher. No, let me stop.
She sure would. She takes that loud so fast.
She would have been like, first of all, you broke ass bitch. Never pray for me again, you broke ass hoe.
Ari, stop you. Party.
Oh, let's get serious.
Child, I don't think there will be any resolution to this, and I think that the whole situation has become a mess, trying to keep it under wraps and being so careless and messy with it. So it just is what it is, and it's going to unfold, and we're just going to be here to watch and support either way.
I feel kind of disappointed in De'Ara, but at the same time, the only reason why I'm disappointed in De'Ara is because the only thing I've seen and known about De'Ara is what she's allowed me to see and know about her. So I don't, of course, my expectations are different, but that's my fault, you know what I'm saying, for not realizing that she literally could be a completely different person off camera, and this could be absolutely normal to her. Like, she could probably see no fault in what she's doing. She could probably, or maybe she does, I don't know. I'm just very kind of like disappointed, shocked a little bit, and just, I'm surprised this girl ain't got a cease and desist yet, honestly. Like, I'm surprised this girl ain't got court papers.
For what?
For blasting De'Ara. Like, are you kidding me?
Oh, I thought you was talking about De'Ara. I was finna say, what did...
I'm talking about the girlfriend for posting these screenshots, for making the lives, for doing all of this stuff and exposing De'Ara. I'm surprised De'Ara has not sent this girl a cease and desist, because this is De'Ara that we're talking about.
It is, but it's also clicks we're talking about.
For who? You know,
De'Ara.
she don't even, but De'Ara don't even play with shit like that.
She don't. But she also not gonna come in here and clear up no room about who she fucking with.
That's true. She is said that she ain't never gonna clear shit up. But at the same time, it's just like, I feel like sometimes
it's necessary to clear shit up. But honestly, she's the
I don't
type
think
of
she should
person.
clear it up tomorrow.
She's the type of person that will let everybody speculate and click on her videos and rewatch her videos until she come up with the next one. You know, and cling on to what she's about to drop, and it's only gonna be just a little.
Because what more could come out after this? I feel like, I mean, that is true, because like,
there's no resolve to this, literally.
De'Ara got two choices: respond
or not respond. Breathe in, breathe out.
I feel like responding would be good for her, because it would kind of show like
she's empathetic.
Yes, especially if she responds in a good way. Like, if she's not like on defense, if she responds and she is genuine and she is empathetic towards the girlfriend, then that's one thing. If she was like, but when you respond, you allow a conversation to happen. You're now opening the gates for a response to your response. Now you enter in the conversation. All so far, she's just been at it. Like, she ain't said nothing yet. Now she's stepping into a room of conversation, and this could go on for much longer if she responds. That's what she risks by responding. If she don't respond, I feel like she kind of jeopardizes a lot character-wise, because, you know, like, this is kind of like very damaging to her brand.
It is a hot button issue.
It could be very damaging to her brand, and girl, she can't start no, what is it, some cheaters walk campaign to raise money and sympathy for nobody. She can't do that, or whatever she did. I don't know if she cheated, girl. I don't even know. She can't start no I Date Studs walk campaign to gain sympathy like Ari tried to start a domestic V campaign to gain sympathy. I don't know. De'Ara can't do that. I just want to see De'Ara come out
and clear it up.
And like a real grown woman with your chest out. Yeah, I did it. Yeah, I'm sorry. But this is where I'm at now. Wait, like, cause what else we gonna do? Breathe in, breathe out. Okay. We can't do nothing else about it. Like, I don't know. But I'm definitely not canceling De'Ara, girls.
Okay, sorry about that. I will be watching her next video.
Okay, it did not get violent. As far as I know, all she did was ghost you, which, so sorry about that. But you know what I'm saying? Like, it did not get I'm not going to get mad at De'Ara. We'll get mad at the stud, girl. I mean, maybe. Like, she the one that messed up. I don't feel like De'Ara did anything here.
Yeah, De'Ara wasn't in a relationship with you. Honestly, I feel like the girl that she was in the relationship with should have had the balls to come back to you and break up with you if she didn't really want to be with you, like you said. But also, I feel like there's a lot that goes into that. That's a whole nother conversation for another day. Anyways.
Thanks for watching All Things Considered. We've enjoyed having y'all. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. And we'll see y'all in the next upload.